the Yukon. I slept last night at Mount Wigpy. It's still there, believe it or not. Boy, getting across that Canadian border is a lot different than it used to be. Are we in Minneapolis? All right. Well, we heard about Loren's passing, and me and some of my sourdough boys, we came down here and we wanted to present to you one of our favorite poems by Robert Service. It's called The Cremation of Sam McGee. There are strange things done in the midnight sun by the men who moil for gold. The Arctic trails have their secret tales that would make your blood run cold. Northern lights have seen queer sights, but the queerest that they ever did see was the night on the marge of Lake Labarge, where I cremated Sam McGee. Now Sam McGee was from Tennessee, where the cotton blooms and blows. Why he left his home in the south to roam round the poles, God only knows. He was always cold, and that land of gold seemed to hold him like a spell. And he'd often say in his homely way, "What sooner live in hell?" It was a Christmas day, and we were mushing our way over the Dawson Trail. Talk of your cold through the parka's full, it stabbed like a driven nail. If our eyes we closed, then the lashes froze, and sometimes we couldn't see, and it wasn't much fun, but the only one to whimper was Sam McGee. Very night, in our robes packed tight, as we lay beneath the snow, and the dogs were fed, and the stars overhead were dancing heel to toe. And he turned to me, and "Cap," says he, "I'll cash in this trip, I guess. And if I do, I'm asking you not to refuse my last request." Well, he seemed so low that I couldn't say no. And he says with a sort of moan, "It's the cursed cold. It's got right hold till I'm chilled clean through to the bone. It ain't being dead. It's my awful dread of the icy grave that pains. So I want you to swear that foul or fair, you'll cremate my last remains." Now a friend's last need is a thing to heed, and I swore I would not fail. And we started on at the break of dawn, but God, he looked ghastly pale. He was crutched to the sleigh, and he raved all day of his home in Tennessee. And before nightfall, a corpse was all that was left of Sam McGee. There wasn't a breath in that land of death, and I hurried, horror-driven, with the corpse half hid that I couldn't get rid of because of a promise given. It was lashed to the sleigh, but it seemed to say, you may tax your brawn and brains, but you promise true, it's up to you to cremate those last remains. Now a promise made is a debt unpaid, and the trail has its own stern code. In the days to come, though my lips were numb, in my heart how I loathed the load. In the long cold night, by the lone firelight, where the huskies round and ring, howled out their woes to the homeless snows. Oh God, how I hate this thing. Every day that quiet clay seemed heavy and heavier to grow. But on I went, though the dogs were spent and the grub was getting low. The trail was bad and I felt half mad, and I swore I would not give in. And I'd often sing to that hateful thing, and it hearkened with a grin. Till I came to the marge of Lake Labarge, and a derelict there lay. It was jammed in the ice, and I saw in a trice that it was called the Alice May. And I looked at it, and I thought a bit, and I looked at my frozen chum. Here said I with a sudden cry is my crematorium. Some planks I tore from the cabin floor, and I lit the boiler fire. Some coal I found that was lying around, and I heaped the fuel higher. The flames, they soared, furnace roared, such a blaze you seldom see. And I burrowed a hole deep in the coal, and I stuffed in Sam McGee. Then I made a hike, 'cause I didn't like to hear him sizzle so. And the heavens scowled, and the huskies howled, and the wind began to blow. Don't know how long in the snow I wrestled with grisly fear, but the stars came out and danced about ere before I ventured near. I was sick with dread, but I bravely said, I'll just take a peep inside. I guess he's cooked. It's time I looked, and the door I opened wide. And there sat Sam, looking cool and calm in the heart of the furnace roar. And he wore a smile that you could see a mile, and he said, please close that door. It's fine in here, and I greatly fear you'll let in the cold and storm. Since I left Plum Tree down in Tennessee, why, it's the first time I've been warm. Like I say, there's strange things done in the midnight sun by the men who moil for gold. The Arctic trails have their secret tales that would make your blood run cold. The northern lights have seen strange sights, but the strangest they ever did see was the night on the marge of Lake Labarge, where I cremated Sam McGee.